While he rows my micro crow, my micro crow's micro would like you to know that there are spoilers contained in this episode, so please do not displease my micro's crow's micro, or he will row your micro crow.
Hallelujah. Welcome everybody to TVCaptive.com presents the As Seen on TV podcast for Supernatural Season 9, Episode 21, King of the Damned. I'm your host, Mike Crow. Not really, but this week we have Abaddon is finally defeated. Looks like I was dead wrong. Cass and Gadriel ally against Metatron, even though I want to call him Megatron. Crowley is once again the King of Hell. And is Metatron just pulling everyone's strings? We will find out, but first, let me introduce my co-hosts.
I wish you could read that.
Sephiroth.
It says Supernatural, aka Winchesters are idiots.
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 I miss the idiots.
Because they're idiots.
That's Clio. And below me is Mike.
Blow me.
Below me, Mike.
No.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Micro Rome.
My God.
Anyway, how's it going, guys?
Good.
It's going good. God, that micro post has got me reading Reddit funny right now, and that's a bad idea. I need to focus. I'm focusing. I'm good.
What micro thing?
I couldn't imagine what you're talking about.
I don't even know.
Okay.
So, what did you guys think of this episode?
It was good. Thank God we're back to plot.
Yes, thank God back to plot.
Wait, there was plot in this episode?
There was
Wait, there's plot in Supernatural?
You
You
Must
mean
have
it's
been
not
watching
one
the wrong
giant
episode.
fangasm?
I don't know. I love me some side story, but they just go way off tangent sometimes.
Yeah,
they go more off tangent than we do.
Yeah.
We tend to go off tangent.
Quite-
On tangents.
Yes.
Because going off tangent would be either another tangent or back on topic.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. We take our side tangents and go off of them onto more tangents.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I'm proud of us lately. We've been doing good.
We have. We are now over 100 followers.
Yay!
On YouTube, not on Twitter.
And if you watch us on YouTube, why aren't you following us on Twitter?
Yeah, duh.
Duh.
So,
Shameless self-promotion.
Do you want me to put you on camera again? Is that why you're being cute? Sorry, cat. She's done being cute. She just like rolled on her back and started stretching out, going like this towards me, going.
Speaking of tangents.
Here she is. Here's the kitty tangent. Hi, cutie. You're on camera. Oh, you rolling around? No? You're not rolling around?
She's like, I do not have to show off for your camera.
But I will. Josie, say something to the camera.
Well, this is starting off mighty fine.
Oh, she's doing it.
My micro crow.
God. Why are you so cute? Come here.
Josie, chase the micro crow.
Micro crow.
You pull it. Come on. Touch the finger. I can't stretch anymore.
So, in this episode, Abaddon decides to go back into the past and rip Crowley's son, Gavin, into the future. Did you guys have any idea? Did you guys have any idea it was Crowley's son at first?
I actually didn't. I actually thought it was like Crowley's father, and then she was gonna threaten to like kill him.
You know, I was thinking that too.
Crowley never existed.
Like someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone that, if dead, would result in Crowley not being around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't guess that it was the son. But I knew it had something to do with Crowley because she went back to Scotland in like the 1700s. So it's like that's got to be
Was it
something
like
to do.
1793 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
So, did you guys think there was any humanity in Crowley at that time?
I mean, he'd just been playing it off. I knew there's still. He shot up so much human blood. Like, there's no way there's no side effects. Yeah.
Yeah. He's side effect up the wazoo. Like, as he puts it, he's like, I'll be happy when I don't have feelings anymore.
Yeah. Which I don't think is ever going to happen because I think he's going to be turned human.
Yeah, maybe.
Something.
I don't know. They could kill him off.
They could. That's true. They could.
It is very possible.
It almost seems like he's too much of their friend, though.
Yeah.
They're frenemies.
They are frenemies.
But then that would also make it harder. Make the death mean more. If they were friends.
I don't know. I could see Sam not giving a fuck, but Dean would probably be pretty upset about Crowley's death.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe Sam would be kind of, I don't know.
Moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel. Call him squirrel!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. I have a feeling that Dean, if Crowley dies, Dean would be the one to do it.
Well, he
he's
has to
like
be.
A blood-fueled rage.
He has the mark of Cain.
True.
That's the only way to defeat Crowley.
Yeah.
Why is that the only way to defeat Crowley?
That's what they said in this episode.
Exactly.
Well, that's what Abaddon said.
That's what Abaddon said. So does that mean Crowley, has become a knight of hell himself?
No.
Or taken on the powers of one?
The blade, the demon blade, that would kill Crowley.
Or an angel blade. Those would kill Crowley too. But
Yeah.
the way Abaddon said something that made it seem like the first blade is the only way to kill Crowley.
Unless Crowley's done something behind, everybody's backs without anybody knowing.
Yeah.
To become more powerful.
Yeah. I don't know. He doesn't really know where to turn, I guess, at this point. Everybody kind of has thrown him under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And like we mentioned in our opening here, Abaddon does die in this episode. So what do you think is going to happen with Crowley now? All the backlash against everybody who's turned on him.
I don't know. Better be entertaining. I could just see Crowley like waltzing in, the giant diva that he is, just start breaking necks. Hope it's something really dramatic.
He's a diva?
Crowley's the biggest diva.
I think Mike's a bigger diva.
How am I a bigger diva?
I think the only bigger diva is Dean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean Buffy?
Buffy?
Totally Buffy.
Totally Buffy.
Yeah.
So we just spent like the first 10 minutes of this podcast looking at Mike's cat, thinking it was so adorable. What did you guys?
No, not 10 minutes.
10 minutes. What did you guys think of? I spent about 200% of this week exaggerating, so it's okay. But
I like.
But what did you guys think of Crowley's little hound guard?
I almost wish that we could see the Hounds of Hell.
Yeah.
Because the way that dog just went, oh, sounded really cute.
Well, didn't we get a look at them in, what was it, season?
Oh yeah, but we
6?
only got like their outlines.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't even know if we did get a good look at it. It's been so long. That was what, season 6, 7, 6? 6. 6.
Weren't the glasses more recent than that?
Yeah, they were. They were last season.
Yeah.
Because the glasses had to deal with Sam going through the trial.
Yeah.
Kill that thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I was like, it wasn't season 7, because that was that. Every time I think of season 7, I think of that one episode that was titled, "It's season 7, time for a wedding." And
What?
yeah, that was the name of one of the episodes.
I don't even remember that.
That was when Sam got married.
Don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When the demon gave what's her face Chuck's like stalker groupie girlfriend who was obsessed with the supernatural books. She like whammied Sam. I use whammied like we're talking Warehouse 13 here, but basically she whammied Sam into marrying her.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember that season was just ridiculous, that whole thing. That was the first season since one of their writers, who was one of their big writers, Sarah Gamble? Was she a writer on this series? I think she left, or was it Eric or Pecky left?
Someone.
One of their big writers left, and that was like the first season that they were directing or something without. It was like a change of something or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I remember that season was just all... I think that was the first season with the Leviathans or something.
That was the only season with the Leviathans.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird. It was all over the place. Anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, the Hellhounds were... It was the way it whimpered. It was adorable.
Yeah. Cutie.
Then we had earlier on in this season when... Crowley entered Sam. He was taught their safe word, Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
It sounds so bad.
I know.
That's why I worded it that way.
That's why they worded it that way.
This is also true. Were you guys expecting Crowley to ever use their safe word again?
It makes sense. I probably wasn't expecting it, like I wouldn't have guessed, but
Poughkeepsie.
He had to use it twice.
He's not all too thrilled of being used by Abaddon, so
right.
The way to get the Winchesters to gang her, give them an edge, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, he had to use it twice just to make sure Dean got it. But Dean...
Well, because Dean was like, we're nowhere near Poughkeepsie, and it's like, Dean, really?
Did he actually say Poughkeepsie? I don't think he said Poughkeepsie. I think he just said we're nowhere near there.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Because Sam had no idea.
Nowhere near there. It's like, yeah. Dean, really? Shut up.
I know, right? Dean, you're the one who like told him.
Yeah, right?
Do you think the reason that Dean kept it from Sam had anything to do with the mark of the Mark of Cain?
Yeah, it definitely had to do with the Mark of Cain. But I wonder whether he was afraid of Sam seeing him like that, or if he was afraid of Sam getting in the way and him hurting Sam to get to Abaddon. I don't know what it was specifically, but I think it was just a sense of Sam can't be here when I gank this bitch because I'm going balls deep.
Balls to the wall.
To the wall. Yep.
That still looks like a bottle of Jack every time you drink it.
It's iced tea.
It looks like a mini bottle of Jack.
Mini bottle of Jack.
It does.
It'd be a lot. I would be a hell of a lot more entertaining if this was a bottle of Jack.
Well, then go get a bottle of Jack.
Yeah, duh.
Don't you have, any?
We are a modest apartment.
The most entertaining you could be.
We're a modest apartment. We do not have a liquor cabinet.
That needs to be fixed.
You can't have a bottle of Jack.
So,
I could start telling really bad jokes.
Speaking of entertainment, was the Dean versus Abaddon showdown very satisfying for you guys?
It was short, but I think it was satisfying.
It was short. It was longer than some showdowns we've had.
Yes, that's
previously.
Very true.
Like Dick Roman the showdown was a full 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Just walk in, cut his head off, and
walk in and impale him.
Yeah.
And then, get sucked into purgatory with him.
It's all coming up, Dick.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We get to see how strong the blade actually was. Not only the blade, but the Mark of Cain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think any of that was the blade. The blade did its job when he stabbed Abaddon, but all of that fighting Abaddon's will, I think, was all the mark.
Yeah, and it seemed like it took quite a lot out of Dean.
Yeah.
It kind of did, yeah.
It seemed to change his entire mental state as well.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Dean. Okay, I don't feel bad.
You
For
feel
I
bad
don't
for
feel
Dean?
bad. I don't feel bad. Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, I do feel bad for Dean. He's still a dumbass, but I do feel bad for Dean.
What? Why does Mike feel bad for Dean?
I don't. I took it back.
Yeah, he took it back.
You can't take backsies.
He took it back. I don't know what you want me to say. I do feel bad for Dean, though.
Why do you feel bad for Dean?
Because the Mark is gonna make him do terrible things, and it's already gotten out of control because he started smashing Abaddon's skull in, and then realized and dropped the blade and was like, "I'm now covered with blood. What did I do?"
My name is Dean Winchester, and I'm an addict.
I'm a blood addict. Crowley and Dean should go to support group together.
Oh, good God. Yes, they should.
That would be super entertaining. You know what would also be entertaining?
Can we have one episode dedicated to blood junkies?
You know, I would love like some outtake scene where you see Sam, Dean, and Crowley sitting down playing like bingo.
Sam can like refer them to a support group for blood addicts.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see more of Gavin?
I hope to God we do. Because they sort of just left it very sort of like, yeah, he's alive and out there. Just don't buy any cheap hookers. We'll be fine.
Why is Mike cracking up out of nowhere?
I don't know.
I heard cheap hookers. I'm sorry, I am tipsy on painkillers. So, I mean... Wait, no, you don't get tipsy on painkillers. Why?
Tipsy on painkillers.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
I don't know. We took Gavin, we brought him into the future. Yeah. Crowley explained to him about the ship and all this stuff. So isn't that going to change the present?
Would it, though?
If he doesn't get on the ship.
Yeah, I guess whatever. It could be his fault that the ship crashes or drowns or whatever.
Or even just not getting on the ship and getting on the next ship and surviving and making it to the new world, and just his presence being there changes things.
Yeah, but he didn't go to the new world.
No, he got left off in the current timeline. So he wouldn't change history.
I thought Crowley sent him back.
No?
No. Crowley left him in Scotland.
Yeah, I thought it was Scotland of the past.
No. Crowley can't go back in time.
Huh. I was under the impression that he sent him back.
Nope. Well, he might be able to go back in time. That's right. Abaddon said it was only a spell, so he probably could do it. But no. He left him in present-day Scotland.
Huh.
And you know, he said something and then cheap hookers. What was the first part of that sentence? It was like, watch out for... I don't remember.
Poughkeepsie.
Watch out for Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
But yeah, Gavin's out there in our time. So
he's technically the Prince of Hell.
He is.
Oh my.
I wonder if he's going to do something stupid and make a deal with the devil or something.
He's gonna have to. That's how he's gonna change things. He's gonna team up with his father.
That'd be interesting.
It would. Instead of, we would assume that his soul went to heaven before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Huh.
What happened with his soul when he died?
So how does that work? He dies. Crowley goes into the past, takes him. Is his dead soul in heaven and his living body on Earth?
Well, we don't know. Well, yeah, he probably did go to heaven. I don't know. It's a super good question.
Or does it not happen because he's now in the present?
Yeah, exactly. It might have just gone poof. because he didn't die on that ship.
Time travel is very confusing.
Yeah. Depends on what rules you're following. Seems to be different rules for almost everything.
Yeah. I prefer Lost's method. Whatever happened, happened. There's no way to change it. As much as you try, as much as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do to try to change it is what originally happened anyway.
Yeah.
And you trying to change it makes the outcome of whatever happened in the first place. So
yeah.
That's the kind of time travel I prefer. Makes it super easy to explain. But anyway, so then that was kind of the hell side of the story. Then we're dealing with heaven. We have the guy Castiel. This group had captured the wannabe. Do you think he was sent by Metatron on purpose, or was he just caught bragging and showing off?
I mean, he kept babbling about, we were interviewed, there were a lot of us, only very few of us got accepted. It's like, I think Metatron interviewed, like, the dumbest, most, like, show-offish angels. Didn't pick anybody. This was like I think this was a made-up mission, meant just to spread word and you know, give this planted information to Castiel.
Yeah. What did you guys think the banter back and forth between Sam and Dean trying to get the wannabe to talk?
It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It was really funny. The fuck was that?
I don't know. What the fuck was that?
You made a really fucking weird face.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dip.
Are you...
You're welcome, Dom. You're welcome, Dom.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just screwing with Dom.
We're devolving into madness?
We have devolved into madness a long time ago. How mad am I talking? Looking for the single most random object I could find.
Are you mad as a hatter?
I have a hat. I also have... Wait. I have chopsticks.
You've had the same pair of chopsticks for the past 3 weeks.
Different pair.
Somehow, I don't believe you.
Do you think this whole sending the wannabe was part of Metatron's narrative?
Yeah.
Go. No, I was gonna say yeah, I think so because as Metatron put it, he's writing the ending.
Yeah, it's an ending you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the ending. Ooh.
But then they were talking about he was talking about the portal to heaven that constantly is moving, so it can't be tracked and stuff like that. Do you think there's some truth to this rumor?
Actually, yes, maybe.
I don't know. It could also be full of shit.
It could be totally full of shit. I mean, it makes sense as to why it would be difficult to, it would make it difficult to find.
Mm-hmm. It also might lead them away from the back door to heaven trail. If there actually is a back door to heaven and Metatron doesn't want them to find it, then he could just be spreading this about the portal and they might stop looking for the back door.
Mm-hmm. That is a good point.
Hard to tell. Metatron's very hard to predict.
He is very hard to predict. I don't know, like, I'm getting the whole... What villain was that? I'm getting the whole, like, he wants to be defeated, so he's going to write himself into a corner. Like, he's going to write his own defeat into his little ending story.
So kind of like spoilers, but the movie 7?
Oh.
Sure.
I kind of forget. Oh, no, yes, yeah. No, I think... Because Metatron, when he was talking to Castiel about, lead these rebels, blah, 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 it sounds like he wants Castiel to take the fall in the end.
Yeah, there is that, too.
He wants there to be an honorable fight, but ultimately for Metatron to win.
Now that he's probably, maybe he's setting it up so that Metatron, he becomes the new god and Castiel becomes the new Lucifer.
Yes. I think that's exactly what he wants.
And he's just going to, redo everything. Like, all right, the old plan worked out fine, so we're going to start it all from the beginning, except with new characters.
Yep.
Speaking of which, where is Lucifer now?
It's still in the box.
In the cage?
In the cage. He's not dead. He's still locked in there.
Maybe Lucifer is God.
No.
Maybe Lucifer is God, and that's why we haven't heard from God in a while.
No, God is Chuck. God.
No.
We know you don't like that. But
I'm not taking some back comment that was said on a panel.
No, oh my god, fucking watch the last episode of season 5, please. Just watch it.
I've seen it. He disappears. It was never stated that he was God.
God.
Oh my Dom, you are angering my micro's crow.
It was never said that he was God. It was said he was a prophet.
Yeah,
that whole season he was a prophet. That doesn't mean Kevin Tran is God too.
What?
That doesn't make Kevin Tran God too.
No, he's not. Kevin Tran is not God.
He's dead. Oh, God. Why was I? I'm sorry. That was good.
They did that 5-second Kevin's eyes burned out thing in the beginning of it, and I was just like,
It still hurts. It still hurts. So Cass and Gadriel kind of kiss and made up. But in the process, they got ambushed by Metatron spies. Do you think this alliance here is going to redeem Gadriel?
I hope so. If he sticks with it.
Yeah, if he sticks with it.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be the way into the back door.
Maybe. That's if... I mean, it didn't seem like Gadriel was keen on giving up any... Like, they didn't talk about secrets or stuff or anything. Castiel was just like, occasionally report back to me. Gadriel might just, not. Depends on how he sees... What he sees the right thing to be. Which I think he's seeing more and more that Metatron might not be doing the best thing.
Yeah, he's definitely noticed Metatron is not exactly what he says he is or what he is.
Mm-hmm.
And Umi is watching in chat and says that God was undercover as a prophet.
Yeah.
As a human. And Sarah says God is off playing skee-ball.
He is 100% off playing skee-ball.
Reference.
Yes.
Very cool.
So go pull the plug on every John Doe in the hospital.
Every John Doe who got beat up at Asbury Park Boardwalk.
Super specific.
How funny would it be to find out that God is attached to a machine in this thing? And they made a reference to Dog.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, this show...
Because it seems like something they would do, is make a reference to a movie like that. So. Yeah, this show is infamous for shit like that. I think it would be perfectly in their wheelhouse to do so. Especially if all of a sudden we see them pop into a church and you get the Buddy Christ. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Oh, Buddy Christ. So appropriate. Yes, exactly. So, next episode is called Stairway to Heaven, which is probably the portal that wannabe guy was talking about. Or the back door, or whatever this entrance that Metatron has to heaven is. So, it says, after a massive attack on the Angels, Castiel calls Sam and Dean for help. So, it looks like Castiel's compound is... under attack. We see this episode that it looks like there was a job on the inside. Somebody had killed the wannabe. We don't know who it was. They never really addressed it. They moved away from it pretty quickly. They dealt with Abaddon. Never really had time to think about it, and I actually forgot about it until this line right here. So,
Yeah,
Who do you think it is out of the people we saw? Do you think it's somebody we've met, or do you think it's just like somebody that they're gonna introduce as like a new villain or something?
I think it's a group. I think there are a couple of them. I don't think it's just one.
Maybe it's Chuck.
I want Chuck again. Can
Chuck
we
would be
get
nice.
Gabriel back for real, please? Can that just happen?
Maybe it is Gabriel.
Please, yes. I hope. It would be so amazing.
I don't care
Sorry,
if he's
I'm off
bad
camera.
guy.
A second, I'm
Just
grabbing
back,
something here.
Sassy ass.
Anyway, as Sam and Dean leave, Dean's eagerness to bring the first blade doesn't go unnoticed by Sam, who is worried about the cost his brother.
I need to address that line.
Okay.
Doesn't go unnoticed by Sam. That's in literally every synopsis where Sam, notices something that Dean does. That line word for word is literally in like every synopsis where something like that happens, and I'm like, could you pick a new word, please?
It doesn't go unnoticed.
It doesn't go unnoticed.
By Sam, who is worried about the cost to his brother whenever he uses the blade. So does that mean he's going to be using the blade again?
Sounds like he's going to be using the blade a bunch again.
So
He's probably going to be addicted to the power it gives him.
Hopefully, Crowley. There's no mention of Crowley in this synopsis.
Yeah, I think Crowley's gonna
Lay low
be taking care of business.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He's gonna be turning hell back into the DMV.
Excellent. Meanwhile, Castiel is shocked when he learns the angel that caused the attack was one of his followers and did it in his name. Okay, we kind of already knew that. Dean discovers there's a conspiracy among Castiel's angel followers, and at the heart of it is Tessa the Reaper.
Mm-hmm. She's bad.
Yes. When was the last time we saw Tessa?
Very long time ago.
Tessa, it's been season 6.
I guess that's not that long.
It's season 6, yeah, because Dean, he had someone kill him so he can contact Tessa to find Death so they can
Oh
fix
my
Sam's
god, yes,
soul
I remember that.
or whatever like that.
Yeah, so it's been 3 seasons.
Because Death was like one of the few beings who can go into the cage and get Sam's soul out of there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Good shit.
So, next episode is the finale, right?
Is it? This was episode 21? No, there's 23 episodes.
Stairway to Heaven, and then...
there's 23 this season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Stairway to
added
Heaven
one.
and Do You Believe in Miracles?
Oh.
Believe in miracles.
That's not the song, but close enough.
And I hope you do.
Something covered
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo, that's even better.
So, okay, so we have 2 episodes left. Okay. Here I am thinking that next week's the finale. 23 episodes this season. That's awesome. Are they doing a 2-part back-to-back, or is this spread over 2 weeks?
I think it's spread over 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys have anything else you want to add other than I was wrong? Abaddon's dead?
I was right.
Dom was wrong. We need like one of those rainbow signs like Dom was wrong.
The more Dom doesn't know.
Considering I'm the one controlling all the things of this, there's no rainbow sign going up
I'll
anywhere.
draw a sign. Don't worry. Next time we'll be good. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for these next 2 episodes just because finally we have plot again.
You gonna have rainbow streamers to go with that? You just color guard?
Yeah.
Just start waving them all over the place?
Streamers everywhere.
Yeah.
In my room? No, I don't.
Yeah, okay, so we got 2 more episodes. Clio, where can the people find you?
People can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram at Cliomoto, and you can find me on Twitch at the Cliomoto. I swear I'm going to start streaming soon. I swear to God, I will.
Mike, where can the people find you?
Also on Twitter at Thilladren, ThilladRen.
You can find me down below at Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Phenomedom. You can find us all on tvcaptive.com as well as /ASOTV podcast on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. For some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. So until next week. See you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Mike is still clicking.
What are you clicking, Mike? Porn!
God, no. Not during a podcast. Are you kidding me?